the sword of truth, I stand and fight. In the armor of God, my future is bright. Sharpened like steel, by His word I'm made. In the battle of faith I'll never be swayed. The blade of His love cuts through the lies. With the strength of the Savior I rise, I rise, I rise.
Good afternoon, everybody. Bubba from Bubba's EDC. Coming at you with a third or fourth video this week. It's been a little heavy for me this week with videos, but I had something on my mind, so I wanted to get it out while I'm thinking about it. And I know the title may throw you. This is nothing bad, nothing serious. Just put some thought into my collecting process, which there was no process. There was no method to the madness. I like to think there was. I liked, L-I-K-E-D, past tense. I did used to think there was a method to the madness. There wasn't. Call it ADHD, compulsion, whatever you want. Blame it all on the knife doctor. Just blame it all on him. He got me hooked on knives last year. I'm kidding. I don't really blame it on him. Yeah, I've just made a decision as far as what I'm going to collect. You know, what I really want, what I'm really passionate about. Yeah. So when I first started collecting last year, I probably had, I'd say, easily less than 20 pocket knives. Less than. Easy. I could probably try to guess how many, but let's just say, call it 20. And I went through all my knives last night. My wife and kids were picking on me, and my daughter had a friend over, and she said her dad collects knives. I was like, oh, how many? I was like, I've got, excuse me, roughly this many. I was wrong. And so I had my son Caleb go help me. We brought them all out to the living room. First of all, I need better organization. I just flat out do. So I added them all up, and I might have missed one or two or doubled one or two. It's over 120. So y'all, the collection has grown by 3 digits in a year. Less than a year. That was March or April last year. I had no idea I had went so nuts. I actually feel bad. I do. Now granted, there have been quite a few that have been given to me, like extras in trades and stuff, or just gifts. So we'll call that 20. So that's still 80 knives, give or take, in a year. That's a lot. So y'all forgive me. I haven't got much sleep this week. Haven't been sleeping well. So moving forward, here are my priorities. And the reason for all this is I'm going to be putting knives out there for sale. No, I'm not hurting for money. This is not, oh, Bubba needs money really bad. No. I will trade if the trades, even if it takes 4 or 5 of my knives to hit one of these, if it's a trade that will fit into my criteria, what I want. So, birth year knives is number 1 for me. 1983 is the year I was born. So that is number 1. I have 1 case knife right now. I apologize, y'all, sincerely. And I have a Parker that I don't have in my possession yet. I did a trade with Nate from Green's Blade Revival, and I told him just to hold on to it in case I was going to try to trade it to somebody else. But it's an 83, so I think I'm just going to have him send it to me, but I haven't decided yet. So that's the only 2 1983s I have. So that's number 1. Ideally, I would want a 1983, one of every pattern. Now, granted, this is this is going to be a lengthy process. I am well aware. I'm not naive, and this is going to take some money. So that's another reason it's going to be a lengthy process. Ideally, I would like to have one of every pattern matching. So all the same jigged bone, because that is my preference, jigged bone. But at the same time, all matching yellow Delrin, yellow synthetic, whatever you want to call it. So I would like a 1983 set of each at some point. Like, that's my grail. You know, some people, their grail is a Grimsmo, $800 Rask or Norseman from Grimsmo. Those are fine. My coworker, she has 2 of them. That's fine. That's not me. My grail is birth year stuff. Okay? So case, birth year. Now, somebody hits me with a Queen 83, or like Nate showed me this Parker 83. Knife Doctor sent me that Remington 83. Absolutely, those will fit in the collection because they are birth year. Again, Kevin, thank you so much, brother. Love that thing. I've only toted it once. I might not tote it again because I don't want to mess it up, since it does have the cracks on the back, which all of them do, until I repair it. But I might not even repair it. Just let it be an old knife. Old like me. So that's number 1, 83 stuff. Second is trappers. Yeah, trappers. Mini trappers can go in there too. Preferably case, but here we go again. Excuse me. Preferably case, but it can be Parker. I would like to keep it. I'm not anti-China, especially on the moderns, but I would like to keep it USA or Japan on the trappers if I can. So the Japan Parkers, I don't have any of those trappers yet. I've looked at several. So Parkers, trappers, that's number 2. I'm in love with trappers. I didn't like them when I first started collecting last year. I talk with my hands apparently. Need handcuffs. I didn't really care for the trapper pattern at first when I looked at it, but then I got one, started carrying it. I really, really love the trapper. You have the 2 blades. It's not too heavy. I mean, what's on my shirt? I mean, right here, I've got in carbon steel. I mean, Brother Chuck, Lord's color, right? So I love the trapper. So that's number 2. And number 3, there's going to be four criteria. Number 3 will be folding hunters / hunter knives, hunter style. So the folding hunters, obviously, you know, it's the ones that have the belly or the point, whatever, the swoop, 2 blades. Some are single blade, usually 2 blade. And then hunter style, you know, buck 110s, 112s, LB7s. Excuse me. 6OT, things like that. So that's number 3. And number 4, Stockmans. But on the Stockmans, I'm not gonna just do a bunch of Stockmans. It's gonna have to be special ones, or unique ones, limited runs, maybe. But the Stockmans is just gonna be if something just really catches my eye. You know, and there are some old timers out there that I really like, but I'm not gonna get into all the little ones. I'm just not a little guy, a little knife guy, you know, like the Victorinox Mechanic. It's about as small as I really want to carry. Okay, I got that little teardrop, maybe the teardrop, as small as I want to carry it, but that's a case. So I'm sorry if I'm rambling. Sorry, I got distracted. My watch buzzed at me. So the Stockmans, it'll just be hit and miss. I'm not going to focus on that. So birth year knives, trappers, mini trappers, folding hunters, hunter style. Excuse me. So I will be posting other stuff. What I'm probably going to do is this evening when I get home, I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to lay out everything that I am wanting to get rid of, and I'm going to say, make me offers. Not even going to put prices out there. I trust people will be fair, because I will be more than fair. And if you want to trade, it just needs to fit preferably into one of them 3 categories. No, not preferably. It has to fit in one of them 3 categories. So, birth year, trappers / mini trappers, folding hunters / hunter style. I'm not even really going to think about the Stockmans unless they are the birth year right now. So we'll just cancel the 4th category altogether, just those 3 categories. As for moderns, I'm just going to pick and choose when I want to buy a modern. I don't carry moderns a lot. Like, I don't carry a modern every day. I do have the Scallion from Brother Dwayne on me today. Love these little knives. I do want to get another Leek because I traded mine away, and I want to get a Federalist. I traded mine away. But other than that, I just don't really have my eye on any of the moderns. I mean, a Civivi at some point, but and then, you know, everybody, I've always said how much I'm a Kershaw guy, and I do love Kershaws. I love the vintage ones, but y'all, it's a rabbit hole. There's a lot of them. If I showed you my list on my iPhone of all the Kershaw models that I've got on there that I want, I need to be realistic. You know, I am on a budget, and I do have a family, and the economy is still not good. So, yeah, I'm not even going to think about the Kershaws. I sold my big 10, I say big, my 1040 is in my car over there. I sold my 1040. I'm mailing it out to a brother in Alabama today. And it looks like a folding fixed blade is what it looks like. Finger grooves, comes in a pocket sheath, really nice. Got it off eBay last year. Carried it maybe twice, from the 70s or early 80s. But yeah, I've got a couple of I might have got rid of most of my Kershaws, my old ones at this point. I think I've got one little gentleman's knife left. Now, anything that somebody has gifted me, I'm not giving that away. So, like the stuff from Brother Dwayne, he's given me all Kershaw so far, which is, I love them all. The Culpepper and these, I forget the other one, but love them all. Not getting rid of those at all. The Canoe from Cornbread, Brother Mike. The Frontiers from Mike at Make Cutlery Great Again. That's 4th category, Frontiers. I do want the Frontiers. I don't want all of them, but I want the folding hunters, obviously. And then, well, they fit into them other categories. So like even this, I'm gonna call hunter style. That's one I got from Mike as a gift. So to me, that's hunter style. So they fit in the categories. So yeah, so I'm still good. Still good on my 3 categories. You can tell that ADHD boy, bing, bang, boom, bounces off every wall if there was a wall out here. So yeah, so this evening, I know I've rambled for 13 minutes. I'm sorry. Caffeine. So I'll put this video on the end, or on the beginning of the video that has all my knives out. And then people can just reach out to me through email. If you have my phone number, you can reach out through text, or Instagram message, or Facebook message if we're friends on, follow me on any of those. So that's the plan. Do I need to put this as a separate video? No, it's just gonna be one long. I'll put the other one on the end of this, and we'll run it like that. Might only get 2 views, that's fine. And if I can't move the stuff that way, I'm gonna put it all in a big bulk pile. I'm gonna take pictures of it. I'm gonna post it on eBay as one lot, and just see what I can get. Because It's nuts. I got so much stuff. I took some pictures last night, and my son, my 12-year-old, he's savage. He's like, Dad, you have a problem. I'm like, I don't have a problem. It was a problem. I mean, when you sit and think about it, it was a problem. I got carried away. I would buy stuff just because I thought it was a good deal, or just because, oh, especially in the beginning, ooh, Knife Doctor would buy this, especially for this price. I got carried away. It got out of hand, so this is my change in direction. My change in collecting. My light bulb Friday. Flashbang Friday. I was trying to think of some cool catchy catchphrase, but couldn't come up with one. But this is my change in direction moving forward. So yeah, so after this, if I'll have the knives up. If you see anything you like, hit me up. This is Bubba. God bless you. All right, everybody, here we are with the great purge of 2025. So these are all the ones, the knives that don't fit into my criteria anymore for my collecting. So these are all available for sale, or trade if your trade fits in my criteria, as said earlier in the video. So I'm going to run through all these. I'll try to make it quick. It's a bunch though. If there's an issue with them, I will tell you. Okay. So first thing here, it has the little box. This is a little Kershaw KAI cutlery, which is Kershaw. Little gentleman's knife. Honestly, this is one of those I bought off eBay. $5,500. I didn't read the description to see how small it was. It's a little bitty guy, but it does have skizzers, so that's pretty cool. This was, I believe, the first or second knife I ever bought when I started collecting again. Old Imperial 56 to 88 with tank stamp to the right, or USA to the right of the tank stamp. It's in pretty good shape overall. Obviously, it used to be black, but pretty good shape. This is a very old Boker USA. Still got good snap. I have cleaned, you should have seen how bad it was. I've cleaned the heck out of this thing. But this one, Monticello Bobbin Company, Atlanta Belting Company. So these are both companies in Georgia. So pretty cool. Little two blade. I guess that's a jackknife. This is the first one I found out in the wild. Little Colonial. I've actually seen this exact knife. I Googled it. I've seen this exact one on Google. It's out there. Only muskrat I've ever had. This is a Craftsman. I bought this from Dan Case, I believe was his name, at the Ellaville Knife Show. It's plastic handles. They are shrinking. Blades have some carbon. I haven't done much of anything other than never dull on this. So, good snap still. I just picked this up, but it doesn't fit in the category. So, Elvis, it's just a USA. Seen better days, but has really good snap. So, which sees what you get. I believe this is a buck. Yeah, it's a buck 5.25. You can see the tips broke. So honestly, if nobody offers on this one, I'll probably just throw it in with something else because I get it. I've carried this a lot. This is a Wild Turkey by Kershaw. I love this knife, but it doesn't fit the category. And if I just start letting stuff in, then we're back where we are now. Yellow Imperial fish knife. Really good shape, 56 to 88 on the tang. Really good shape. Love the yellow. It's not case yellow, but it's yellow. This is a Gerber paraframe, I believe. Yeah, Gerber. Actually, I gave this to my son, my youngest son. He had this for a long, long time. And then I got him a different one at the Ellaville Knife Show. Y'all can see that just a touch of blade play. It might tighten up. Don't know. But there's that. Case Baby Butterbean. I'm pretty firm on the price on this one. Most everything I'm gonna let you make an offer on, but I know where I need to be on this one. So this is a 2001. Yes, 2001. I sent this one into Case and they cleaned it up and put a new badge on it because it didn't have a badge. But it's that blue bone. Y'all, it's pretty. Again, it just don't fit in the collection. So they are what they are. Toothpicks and tweezers in both. This one has Aflac on it. This is brand new. Never carried. I just bought this when Academy, I think it was during the summer, had them all on sale. So brand new. Just pulled it out of the package and never did anything with it. This one. And if you end up needing detailed pictures, you can ask me for those later. Please don't do it in the comments. Please do it by email or Facebook message or Instagram message or text if you have my number. This is I think it's called a True. I can never get it flipped. Somebody gave this to my son for his birthday, and it's just very small. It's just not really him, so he gave it to me, and now I'm getting rid of it. I don't think he'll be mad. Well-used Gerber clutch. Spring is very good on it. I say well-used. Towed it a bunch, but I don't know if it was actually used all that much. I think I showed this on the Multi-Tools Galore video. So yeah. Don't have much nails. I bite them. Oh, I am so sorry. Knocked y'all crazy. Purple Scallion. Does have some scratches on the scales. Flips good. The tip is bent. You see that? That's the way I bought it off eBay. I knew it was bent. I was going to fix it. Never got around to it. I was going to get an anvil and fix it. Never did. This is a Schrade. I've had this for a long time. Pocket clip needs to be rebent back into place. SQ421 China. But nice little knife. Frosty Friday. Look at there. I can finally fit in the hashtag Frosty Friday, but I won't. Big old knife. Don't know what model it is. In good shape. The printing up there could have been better. You can see it kind of smudged, but frost cutlery. It's got burrs. Needs to be sharpened. First Camillus I ever bought, my family bought it for me at Walmart years ago. Had it for a long, long time. Carried it a lot. I'm not a huge serrated fan, or Tonto fan for that matter. They're hard to sharpen. This was an Army Navy store pickup. I guess it's on the other. Y'all hear that? Visconti Conzo. So I'm assuming Italy. Sounds Italian. So I can't find anything on this exact knife. All the other ones I can find have the marlin spike, which this one obviously never did. So yeah. Ozark Trail is what it is. Pretty cool little, with the eagle on there, little gentleman's knife. Cutmaster, USA. Says Dow Corning on the blade. Got a buck 503 Prince. The blade has been shortened, as you can see. Somebody whittled it down or broke it and fixed it. This was a pawn shop find, but there's the 503. One dot to the right, so that's, man, early 80s or late 70s. Does not have much snap, but some lockbacks don't. 80T. Trade Walden 8OT. It's a user. You can tell it's been used. Matte stripe pull. See the oil where I've oiled it. And this blade needs to be reshaped. I was going to, never got around to it. Story of my life. All right. 104 OT. Snaps open. Snaps open. Both blades. Not bad. No blade play. Snaps. That's the 104 OT. This one, forget. 108 OT. Now this one has no snap open or closed on the main blade. Pin blade does. Sheep's foot blade looks almost new. So no snap on that main blade, open or closed. One little single blade, called a PAL maybe? I don't remember. 1-2 OT. Blade's been whittled down some. A little bit of snap, not much, but there's how it's been whittled down. Now this one I was gonna redo because this is old, but I just never got around to it. And camp knives they're cool, but they're not really my thing. So y'all see that tank stamp? This is old, way old. Snap, snap. Old can opener. So an old Imperial Scout. And we can't forget the awl. Just needs to be clean. Just never got around to it. The stuff that I wasn't in love with, I didn't clean. This is an old bone. So it's got a bone chip right there. It's kind of worn smooth on that side a little bit. It's on the other blade. Trade Cutco, Walden, New York. So I don't know the age on this is old. I did look it up at one point, but old can opener. And it's got the easy out for the awl right there. Missing the bell. A lot of them, the bell broke off. Some of y'all saw one of these in Knife Doctor's video. I actually found this one. I got this one before he got his. El Keiko USA. It snaps closed a little bit. Doesn't really snap open. But cool little teardrop shaped knife. I've had this for like maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. USA underneath Imperial, so it's pre-56. This one's in really good shape. Can opener. Bought everything. Got the bell and everything. And the black is not messed up. That's what's crazy. It's shrinking a little right there, but I mean, pretty good shape. Got a Camillus electrician's knife. I thought that one locked. Okay, so maybe it's supposed to lock and it don't. I did not remember that. This was a pawn shop find. So yeah, so that's not kicking over. There it is. So that needs to be worked on. So now it'll lock. It's catching somehow. But trying to be upfront with everybody about everything. Camillus, New York, USA. This here I'll just give to somebody if they buy something else. Maybe whoever buys that Camillus. This is an Imperial. It had broken plastic scales when I bought it. So I was gonna take take these off, but then I realized there'd be no more bolster, so I didn't think that through too well. So that'll be given to somebody. Ranger Large Stockman. Ranger Ultra Honed. This knife's basically new old stock. I mean, it's just beautiful. So there's that one. And this is new. Y'all know I just bought this December maybe. So I still have the box. This is Rough Rider Reserve saddle horn. Never carried. I maybe carried it one day. Never cut. Never cut anything. Never sharpened anything. So there we go. Needs to be cleaned, obviously. This is a heavy Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops. Very, very heavy. Model SWA21. SOG flare. I carried this thing for a long time. Needs to be cleaned because this was a user. But blade's in good shape. Everything's in good shape. The release, the lock, everything works. So, good little knife. First one of these I've ever seen. This is a K-Bar 3005. Never seen one with that kind of serrations. Outstanding shape. The only thing is right here, that's a little loose, that pin. So that can probably be peened a little harder down. But that's it. Lock back, thumb stud, USA made. Cold Steel Voyager XL. This is a knockoff. I didn't know it when I bought it years ago, probably 2014, 2015 on eBay. And I got it, and I showed it to my uncle who had one of these. He's like, that's fake. I'm like, what do you mean that's fake? He's like, look at the screws, look at the color of the screws, yada, yada. Dadgum, it was fake. Tried to get my money back. I got no help from eBay on that. This is a custom. I just don't know who. That's a maker's mark near as I can tell. Fantastic little knife. I really like it. I'm just not much of a fixed blade person. This was number 81 out of 100. And I'm guessing 92 was the year. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm not going to give it away. Because I know it's good. It's just a cheap Chinese survival knife. Still has the compass and the little pack of matches and stuff in there. That's what as a kid, I called these kind of knives Rambo knives, but I believe his was much bigger. At least in some of the movies. I don't know, but maybe the first one. I haven't seen it in a while. J. Martini. What's on this side? Couldn't remember. There, hand ground stainless Finland J. Martini. Ooh, we're 18 minutes. I'm going quick, guys. I'm trying. Mossberg with a gut hook. So, yep. Oh, another frost. We got double Frosty Fridays. I didn't think I forgot that I had some frost knives. So, big old boy. Not looking forward to shipping that one. Now this one here, I'm up in the air because it's the only Western I've ever had. This is a L30, let me see. W39. It ain't gonna focus, I know. There it is. That's when I tried to get some case paste. I guess I didn't clean it out. So real good shape. Obviously has scratches, but very good shape. So, as a preacher said, got to make sense. Got to make it make sense. So this is it, guys. This is everything that's available, guys and gals. You can make me an offer on one or multiples or all of it. That'd be fine. Get rid of all of it at once. But I'm just where I'm going in my collecting. This doesn't fit, so I need to make room, like literal room. Because as of right now, I've got moderns in that black case and traditionals in this Apache case from Harbor Freight. So, yeah. So if you're interested, let me know. Facebook message, Instagram message, email, or if you have my phone number, you can text me. Let me know. I appreciate it. If not, they'll all go in a bundle on eBay. I'll just get rid of all of them at once. But thank you all very much. Pray the Lord will bless you and keep you, shine upon you, and be gracious to you. God bless.
With the sword of truth, I stand and fight. In the armor of God, my future is bright. Sharpened like steel, by His word I'm made. In the battle of faith, I'll never be swayed. The blade of His love cuts through the lies. With the strength of the Savior I rise, I rise, I rise.